This short film has been especially put together to commemorate the closure of the Hill of Howth tramway in 1959, just 56 years ago. This event was organised by Tim and Adrian of Dublin Sound Archive with the assistance of the National Transport Museum. One of the most nostalgic recordings about the closure was by the well-known radio presenter of the day, Joe Linnean, who interviewed motorman Tom Redmond some days before the closure. His sound engineer was none other than a very young Kay Byrne. I am adding this recording to the film as it faithfully represents the great sadness felt by Dubliners at the time. The recording bears no relationship to the movements of the tram.
We're told never to speak to the driver, but I'm speaking to the driver of the Howth tram out here on the platform, not from the back seat, but from the very front seat. Here is the driver whose name is
Tom Redmond.
Hello, Tom.
How are you?
Tom, we're going nicely now at a good, steady 2.5 miles an hour through this cutting. What's the name of this cutting?
Kruger's Cutting.
Kruger's Cutting. Why was it called Kruger's Cutting?
The Boer War started at the time they were doing the cutting on the Hill of Howth tramway, making the Hill of Howth tramway. The Boer War was on at the time, and they got the nickname of Kruger's Cutting.
I thought perhaps you had some distinguished passengers and Paul Kruger might have travelled on the tram.
No.
Not so. Well, Tom, will you be sorry to see this poor old tram going away on the 31st?
Oh, definitely, Mr. Linnean, yes, definitely. I'll be very, very sorry to see it, and my colleagues in question will be very sorry to see it go too, because we were a little colony of our own here.
I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, Tom, it's magnificent to be out here doing this enormous speed. There we have a passenger. Who's this small Philip getting off? Is it? Hello, Philip. That's little Philip,
That's
isn't
right,
it?
that's right.
And I notice he's being left at his own back door.
That's true.
Not an official stop,
That's right.
but we won't tell the company about it.
Not a word.
Good man, Tom. Drive on. Faster, faster.
Right, oh.
I'm sitting on top of old number 1. The first car that ever ran on the Howth tramways 58 years ago. I'm feeling rather nostalgic and sad about the closing of the old Howth tramway. I'm up here on top of the glorious May day, sitting on my own. There's one small boy, passenger down below, Tom the driver, and Willie the conductor. Rolling along here at a nice steady pace, approaching the summit. Feeling rather sad, like all the residents from Howth up to the summit and down to Sutton. Just feeling as sad as they are about the closing of the old Howth tramway. To my left here, there's the Bailey Lighthouse, the coaster carving its delicious way through a very calm sea, and the prospect in the distance of perhaps a cup of tea or a glass of something at the inn at the top of the summit. We are now fast approaching. Did I say fast approaching? Slowly approaching, deliciously, charmingly, wonderfully approaching. That is something that Dubliners, Irelanders and foreigners are going to miss in just a few days' time. As one lady said, progress must go on. The Howth tram has to go. What a pity. But it's pulling to a stop at this moment. There is the inn, lounges, bars written on it, tea rooms, ice creams. Progress has come to the summit, and the old Howth tram has to go.
The tram line closed on the 31st of May 1959, bringing to an end a well-loved but sadly little patronised tramway. It will fondly be remembered as an old friend. We have on display the last tram to operate on the day, number 9, at the National Transport Museum in Howth Castle Domain. Why not pay her a visit?